Hey, what's going on, bosses? This is REGIBOSS, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use autofocus. So yeah, this is going to be a cool video. Just subscribe, like the thingy and everything. So now I'm going to be teaching you guys. So there are three options: camera, album, project. Hit on any one of them. I'm going to use album, and then choose any one of the methods, such as smart or manual. I prefer smart, and it is much better. So I'm going to hit on smart, and then click on remember the last selection and click on continue. Then the zooming panning, you just pause this and read it once and just do not show again, and done. So now we're going to hit on this blue thingy, blue cloud. You can see this option that I'm just showing with the circle with the blue plus. You make sure this thing is blue. Okay, done. Now I'm going to do and select the topmost option like this one. Yeah, this one, and then you're going to trace the outline of the main object. Not perfectly, but yeah, you are just going around the outline of the main object. So you can zoom by moving your two fingers apart, and drag by keeping your two fingers simultaneously on the screen and moving. I'm using this on an Android device, so yeah, you can see that I'm dragging by using my two fingers, and then you can zoom out and by using the two apart method. And I'm gonna just fast forward. You don't want me to just do this, so just roughly do this thing, and then you can hit on this thing, the landscape thingy, and just option it and go over outside or the background of the main subject. So whatever you marked here, the white color is the main subject, and which is not white is a black subject. Make sure that the red thingy is not bleeding on the background that you may say. So here, let's click on next. Now we're going to go for what we're going to do. Now we're going to hit on what the blur may be. Here I'm not so far from the background, so I'm going to give a blur a bit more less, and you can play with the feathering, etc. I want a blur to be even more PG, so it's up to you what you want. Next, you can even give it some bokeh effect. So I didn't like the bokeh effect that much, so it's up to you. I really don't like the bokeh that much at this kind of background, so I can go for natural, means the bottom one is not going to be in focus, me is going to be in focus. The no fading means nothing is going to be as fine. I'm going to just reduce the blur, as you can see perfectly. Now we're going to go into the foreground thingy. Now in the settings bar, you can see the foreground, background, and whole. So foreground means the main subject is going to get the effect, not the background. As you can see, the background is not getting touched, but here in the background section, only the background is not getting touched, not the foreground or not the main subject here. So yeah, as you can see, now in the main thing called whole, you can see that whole, including foreground and background, the effect is going to take. So I really don't need anything. I'm going to just give some light vignetting. So vignetting is just give overall shadow at the borders of the image, and I'm going to give as less vignetting as possible. Would you like to save? You can yeah. So yes, afterwards it's going to save. So I'm going to teach you the even more in depth in my second video picture. So yeah, let it be lost. So yeah, I've chosen my next picture. Here in this picture I have lots of noise. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to trace all of my body, etc. So let's go, come on. So more about it here, it has, as you can see, the phone has a bit shaken. So you can even minimize this the drawer in the top left by hitting on the drop down arrow. Now I'm going to roughly trace it out. So yep, there it goes. Now oops, oh no, I did a mistake by drawing this black by mistake. I'm going to use this eraser option. In case you did a mistake like that, you can just go over the line that you created and just remove it. Voila, that's done. Now whenever something it is bleeding on the background, you have to go not just touch the main ground, but just slightly go over the main ground. Then you will see that the red will stop bleeding. You have to do the same thing to make sure that there is no overall bleeding, and do it to the most of the picture. Now as you can see, I want the tree also be in focus. So first of all, I'm going to remove all these using an eraser, and just remove all of these black lines. So as you can see, there's just a bit, and I'm going to do that. Yep, done. So now the tree is in focus. There is a thing called trees thingy, so you can use that option, the second most option, and just do all over the tree. So it is going to be in a light red color rather than this very highlighted red is going to be a bit more pinkish in nature. So you're going to do that, and then after the tree is done, you're going to hit next. So when next is button is hit, you will see that the background is a bit too over blurred, rather not the tree that much. So I'm going to just reduce the blur because I really don't need a blur that much. So next I'm going to give a bit of feathering, so you can just tweak with the feathering, etc. Then I'm going to go for bokeh, and yeah, in the bokeh I'm going to give a bit more bokeh, so you will see the bokeh gives it more light, is more vibrant in nature. Then I would like to give it a bit more natural in nature. Now it looks more good. Now I can give it a foreground thingy or etc, but I don't want to, so I'm going to just do the vignetting and finish this video because you know that you are spending your time on this video. So yeah, it is successfully. So I hope you guys enjoy this video very much, guys. I really appreciate if you made it through this end, guys. Yep, I really appreciate it. So please like, share and subscribe to my channel, and yeah, I really need the like spike, guys. Really need it. Just hit on the post notification bell as well. Thank you, guys. I'm so thankful for you guys, and I really love the soundtrack, whatever is playing in the background. Yep, just love you guys. Yeah, subscribe, share my videos, like my videos, hit the post notification bell. I really need you guys to subscribe, guys, really, because if you want to be a boss, you need to hit the subscribe. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day.